Ntando, so
ma'am.
coming back to, your story, from the moment that you dropped your first album, your debut album, Kwantu, you actually went platinum very quickly, right? So you reached success from the very beginning.
Yes.
Have you always felt pressure to always keep up with how you actually introduced yourself to the people with your music?
Most definitely.
Uh-huh.
You do feel that pressure. And to the young ones out there who are still coming up, this is a hard lesson I had to learn. Zure, you'll never be number one forever.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
won't. Forget
yeah.
that. Forget that story. I understand. You won't be number one forever. Therefore, you need to know how to adjust. You need to be happy with yourself. You need to do you, and the rest, because you can't control everything.
Yeah,
and there's only one God. It's not like this guy's just sitting there, just looking at you alone, or this child of mine, when is he going doing another hit song? No,
Exactly.
There's a lot of other people, So I've learned over the years, Uti, just be happy with what you have when you have it, and when you get an opportunity, use it to the fullest.
Wonderful.
All right. Ntando, you said it that you can't be number one forever, and then those kids who are coming down, they must know this lesson. The lesson that you can give now, because when you had your summers, you won your everything, and then you've been like more than 20 years.
Yeah, wait.
More than- So in these 20 years, what is that you say the industry has changed? When you get in, there was Kwaito.
Yes.
And then now we have Ipiano Raf. Now we have Ili Kompo. What can you...
Yes.
Hey,
Jesus, I'm late. What?
Ili Kompo.
Hey.
There's music that's coming from Ilimpopo. It's called Ilimpopo.
Oh,
you know
I
that.
get you,
So
I get you.
what can you say to the young ones in the industry? How can you look into this? How can you stay long and relevant like you?
Your longevity, is that how they say it?
Yebo.
Oh, and that. Okay. Now I would say the first thing I've learned was there's a guy called Otto Mjanqeka, a former Orlando Pirates player. He's the guy who spent a lot of time with me musically.
Yeah.
He's the guy who groomed me because before I met Burubi and them and TS and them. So this guy tried to drill one thing within me. Like for 8 years, I've been going to that studio every day without fail. You see. So he always used to say, Ntando, you need to be original. You need originality. Like, what are you talking about?
What are you saying?
What
Yeah.
is that? So it took me a while, but eventually I understood what he spoke about. Mamela Ntwana, you see, when someone is sleeping and maybe your song is playing on radio, that person needs to know Ntando or Binang. They don't have to know the song, but the originality will speak for itself. You sound like yourself, like no one else. You sound just like yourself. So originality is key, Konna. If you can find your own voice, keep it.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Let's talk